All right, how's it hanging out there, fam? It's Drew People's Collectibles, and as you can see before me, right here, we've got Pokemon packs upon Pokemon packs, and basically what I've done here is I bought quite a few of the Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant EX boxes off of Amazon in the past couple of weeks. They've been on sale for 16 bucks per box. So, averaging, $4 per pack plus, the additional promos and such. And I made a video of me opening up one of each. I had 14 boxes left over. So I opened up all those boxes, took out all the packs, and yeah, we're just going to go through all those packs today. So that means we've got 14 packs of Paldea Evolved, 14 of Obsidian Flames, and 28 of Paradox Rifts. So we're just going to go in order here. Right now, out of those two boxes, where is it? Oh, no, that's not it. One moment, please. Technical issues. All right, well, I pulled a Cleffa. Thought I left it up here. Did I not? I guess I didn't. All right, whatever. Ain't got time for that mess. So yeah, we're trying to beat a $10 illustration rare and let's see, 28 plus 28 and 56 packs. Ooh, can we do it? If we don't, I might have to, just end it all here. Just hang up my hat and say, you know what? That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. All right. Starting with Paldea Evolved, Scarlet and Violet, number 2. We got a Mankey, we got a Shinx, and we got our first EX Chi-Yu card that I've never read and continue not to read. Reading is for losers. Losers. All right. Starting off strong with a double rare that nobody cares about. Still better than a jank normal rare that no one cares about. So there's always a positive way that you can try to look at things. We need a little bit more positivity in this world, right? Let's try. All right, is that something? Nope. And okay, all right. We got Ting Lu EX here. Actually gave 2 of the boxes that I had gotten, because as you can tell, if you can get 3 per order on Amazon, and I had a total of 16, that doesn't add up. So yeah, I gave 2 away, and the person who opened them got the special illustration version of this card. So cool, we got the ultra rare version there. Again, I mean, neither of those cards are something you'd write home about, but again, happier to see that than to see, a rare that I've seen 100 times before, right? So let's keep that positive outlook, right? There's so much negativity in the world. Let's try to be a little bit more positive. All right. Ba-boom, ba-boom, and baboosh all over my face. See, that's what I'm talking about. See that card? There you go. Now you don't. That's because nobody gives a freak. I mean, any hit that we get in, Paldea Evolved or Obsidian Flames, pretty nice, because remember, I mean, there's only one of those packs in each of these boxes. So just imagine if you were to open up that box in and of itself, and it's like, oh, look at this awesome hit that I got out of, this singleton pack that was included in this EX box. Right? And like I was saying, the 2 boxes that I did before, right? 8 packs, 2 each of these, 4 of the, wait, did I do the math wrong? Yeah, no, 2 each of those and 4. 4 plus 2 plus 2 is 8, that's right. The Obsidian Flames is the illustration rare Cleffa, and that was our big hit. I don't think I got anything from the Paradox Rift packs. I might have gotten a double rare, if memory serves me. Really can't remember, even though that was like an hour or 2 ago. But whatever. All right. Slowpoke. Yep, that's me. In a nutshell. Frigabacks. And I remember, it's a shame with the, what's his name, Dragapult, because this guy, you know, was definitely the better for Gabax, whereas the 70 HP one, the retreat cost is 2, which could be detrimental. But when you have Dragapult, who can just, you know, annihilate any 60 HP basic on your bench, it's really a shame. Really a damn shame. But it's fine. Let's not. We're not living in the past. We're looking towards the future here. That's what we do here at People's Collectibles. Iona. Nada. I remember when I was first cracking these packs, you know, and I wanted more Ionas. You know, I needed these for decks. Now it's like, all right, I have enough of those. Still a great card. Same thing with what's his name, Arwen. Both still great supporters that are utilized in a variety of decks. But I've got more than enough out of the mass amount of Pokemon from this past year here. Okay, I think I see something back there. All right, here we go. Okay, all right, Meow Scrata EX for the special illustration rare. I have gotten whatever the Duck Dude, his name is, Duck Dynasty Man. I've gotten him in the past, the special illustration rare from this set. So we've almost got the full trio of starters who I don't know about because I have yet to play Scarlet and Violet. I've had the game since, January 2023. And it's just been sitting on my shelf. And of course, me being the dumbass that I am, I opened it up. Well, what was a birthday gift? I wasn't going to, you know, sell it sealed. That's messed up. So I guess that's why I just opened it anyway. But irregardless, love that word. It's friggin' pointless. Just like everything we do here. Oh, yeah. And by here, I don't mean like in this physical space. I mean in life in general. Yep, that's right. Life is but a dream. Don't forget it. Don't forget to keep rowing your boat. All right, we're getting right to it. We got the Delibird, we got the Shinx, and we got the Shinxed to my face. All right, Iona. I remember even like the reverse hollow Ionas getting those before and being like, oh wow, reverse hollow Iona, I can bling my deck out. Oh my gosh, it's so cool, it's so cool. And as I always say on here, I am fantastic at not being able to organize things in a reasonable, logical sense as I'm also recording. I swear when I'm just, you know, cracking packs without the camera rolling, you know, I'm a lot more focused. When I chatter, it's when things all get messed up. Got me all messed up. All right. Can we beat the special illustration round? Well, not this pack, that's for sure. No, sir, no, sir. Just gonna have to keep going down the line here, all right? All right, 4 packs left of Paldea Evolved. Well, actually, speaking of Iona, I was like, well, what are some big hits? So, yeah, the special illustration rare Iona, that would be cool. Damn, I don't really know what else is a decent hit, if I'm being completely honest. And I mean, you know, the market's been changing. So like that Cleffa that I mentioned earlier, when I looked it up, I mean, it's on the rise at the moment, it would appear. Bursal Energy, Therapeutic Energy, and okay, nothing. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the market is constantly fluctuating on these cards, so I mean, there's some that obviously that just hold value, you know, since the set releases. Like Iona, for example. Like, I don't think that Iona has, well, I mean, it's changed quite a bit, but I don't think that it's like, you know, a $5 card now or anything. It's still definitely one of the top dogs. And I say that and watch me, you know, look at the market after this, and it's like, oh, I can get that Iona for like $5. I was wrong. I've never been wrong. All right. Oh, Slow King EX. All right. First of this guy for me. So cool deal, man. Practice Studio. I don't think I've gotten a single copy of it actually. You know, reverse hollow or regular. Again, it's crazy how many packs I've gotten, but yet, yeah, Temporal Forces is the only Scarlet era product that I've gotten an actual booster box of. Everything else has been, you know, loose packs in an ETB or an EX box, or, you know, so on and so forth. Grusha, Practice Studio again. So, I mean, I probably have gotten at least like a few of those. Who knows? Who knows? I'm talking at my ass. What a friggin' surprise. We're down to one Paldea Evolved pack here. And then we're moving on to Obsidian Flames. If it Obsidian Flames while you pee, go see your doctor, and it shouldn't last for more than 4 hours. But don't take my word for it. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. All right. Oh. Just heavily played all these cards real quick. That's what we do. And all right. Oh, I mean, that is a cool Gyarados. So again, I don't think I've seen this card. And it's not a good card, but I mean, that's cool artwork. And, you know, and that's why we do it here, right? These cards are pretty cool. You know, it wasn't too long ago that, you know, I honestly could care less about the modern era Pokemon cards, but my opinion has changed quite a bit. I'm just straightening these all up a little bit, getting the commons out of the way, which I already did. All right. So let's just assess what we've got real quick. Picking up a little garbage here, put it there. That's right, it's a slow one today. Am I even gonna post this? I don't know. I don't know. That I do not know. I don't know. Have you heard that I do not know things? All right. So, assessing what we've done thus far. So we got a special illustration rare, 1 in 36. If I'm remembering correctly, I believe it was Temporal Forces that it changed to 1 in 54, maybe? Not too sure. And then double rares are 1 in 8. So, you know, in theory, out of just 14 packs, we've done all right for ourselves, right? Now, obviously, I don't think any of the, or sorry, that's not a double rare, that's an ultra rare. Wait, okay, I was like, wait, is it a special illustration? No, those are the silver stars, that's the gold stars, so that's right. 2 double rares, an ultra rare, special illustration rare. So based on just simple probability, we've done fine, because we've gotten 2 cards that are a 1 in 8, an ultra rare, which is 1 in 16, and then a 1 in 30, oh, maybe a 1 in 32. I don't know. I don't know things, I just say things. That's what we do here. All right, Obsidian Flames. So like I said, this was our big, well, I guess that Cleffa still is our biggest pool. I mean, hopefully we do better than Meowscarada EX. I mean, at least it's, you know, a special illustration rare. So, I mean, that's cool. I pose so. All right. Come on, give us Super Shiny Charizard real quick. All right, well, that's not him. Meriden EX. I don't think I actually have this one yet. I definitely have the one from, what, oop. Already putting cards in the wrong place. Is it Paradox Rift that I'm thinking of? I think it's the Paradox Rift one that I have a couple copies. But whatevs. Can't get too excited about double rares. The only one that I can think of from these sets that's actually worth really anything is Iron Hands from Paradox Rift. And the Roaring Moon's not bad. I mean, it's like $5, which, you know, in comparison to all the other ones, which are, you know, $1 or less, maybe $2. Ooh, $2. I mean, damn. Am I really saying that $2 ain't nothing in this economy? Shit. Come on now. It's rough out there, folks. Don't be like me and waste all your hard-earned money on a children's card game. Or be like me. Waste all your money on a children's card game and live in your mom's basement. What was that, Mom? We're having meatloaf for dinner? Again? Again? But Ma, I said I don't want any more meatloaf. All right. We got a birdie, we got a dratini, we got a thunderous. But yeah, getting back to that point, not like a point that I just brought up, but a point that I brought up earlier, but, you know, just the artwork on these cards. It's so cool. Right, so again, I mean, getting this Dratini, yeah, that's not like a big hit or anything, but it's still, I mean, it's a nice looking card, and that's why we're here. You know, we're not here to just make big bucks or anything like that. If we were, I mean, the EV of Pokemon, even when you're getting it on clearance, I mean, you're probably not gonna, you know, hit that EV the majority of the time. It's just not there. But if you enjoy the game and you enjoy the cards, then why not? Right? It's like this was meant for entertainment, for fun. So just a reminder not to lose sight on that. I like to talk about the price and the value and all that. It's interesting stuff too, but, you know, it's also important to just soak in, you know, the experience. That's why a lot of us are here, right? We're not just trying to flip real quick to get a free tender or two. If we were, then, you know, it would have been smarter to do that 3 or 4 years ago. But at least the market is stabilizing and getting better. All right, Palafin for the, all right, that is an illustration rare. It's actually, okay. So see, so here's an example. So Palafin, Pokemon I know nothing about. I'm guessing he's Scarlet and Violet. I only know about him, obviously, from being in these sets. But I mean, that artwork alone, even though it's a Pokemon that I'm not invested in whatsoever, that artwork makes me want to ask, Palafin, who are you really? Who is this Palafin character? Actually, I mean, that is really dope artwork, in my opinion. Like, all right. Loving it. Loving it. And seeing, like, this is something like, you know, when I look up the values of all these things after recording this video, maybe this illustration or Palafin's, you know, also like only $1, like some of these double rares. Well, like the majority of these double rares, right? But, you know, it doesn't matter because that is friggin' sweet artwork. I love that. That is so cool. All right. So we're adding them to the pile here. We've got a special illustration rare. We've got an illustration rare. We've got an ultra rare. We got 2 double rares. Can't remember if this is 1 in 12 and this is 1 in 16, or if this is 1 in 16 and this is 1 in 12. I want to say the illustration rares are 1 in 12 and this is 1 in 16. So technically we would swap those if we were doing it in ascending order. But of course, as I just said, you know, the illustration rares are more interesting looking than the ultra rares. Flip, flip, flip. Flap, flap, flap. All right. We're back at it. Ooh, is that something? I think that's just a regular rare. And yeah, it was. Okay. Just making myself excited for no reason. It is a thing that I do. And I've done things in the past. And yeah, I was putting the trainers aside because it makes it easier. And it's just part of the sorting process. Because, you know, I've gotten back into the actual gaming side of the Pokemon TCG. So yeah, it makes it a lot easier when you have your trainers separated from your Pokemans and your energies separate and all this. Daramaka. Surprise attack. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm a bit of a grumpig today. All right, we got a Carvanha We got a Darkrai. We got Punched Inner Balls. All right, I think we're over halfway through our Obsidian Flame packs here. And of course, you know, we have the most of the Paradox Rift, and that was the reason for the season, really, is Paradox Rift had been the set that I was least exposed to, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. I mean, just stuff I had seen, what was it, Earthen Vessel earlier. I mean, it's like a $3-4 uncommon. Which, you know, I mean, it doesn't sound like much, because it's not really, but for just a regular version, or maybe that was the reverse holo version, but regardless, like, you know, for Pokemon, when most of the commons, uncommons are, you know, less than 25 cents, if that, an uncommon being, you know, a few bucks, that's a little some. And that is something that, you know, also helps push up the overall EV of a booster box. The more you know, okay? Looks like nothing, nothing, and nothing. Congratulations. Thanks for joining me. Seems that I'm gonna have to eat porridge for a week. It is what it is. Porridge and tofu. All right. Clean, clean, clean. What do we got here today? We got, oh wait, we got something. We got something. We got, oh, it's just, I was like, because so if you don't know, you've probably gathered from this, if you've been following along or if you've ever opened these packs. But of course, the reverse holos get replaced with the illustration rares, and then your double rare, ultra rares in this rare slot back here. The only time that has been different is I once pulled open a God pack from 151. I got illustration rare Squirtle, War Turtle, and Blastoise all in the same pack. Crazy. And I had a buddy who told me that he did the same thing, but with Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. So super, super cool. But yeah, other than that, one very rare instance, yeah, the illustration rare is going to be in that reverse rare slot. Right? Just making sure I didn't like screw up the back of the card. Oh, wait, we already saw what it was. What was it? Oh, it wasn't anything. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. And be thankful that I pulled all these packs out of the boxes first, because otherwise this video would have been, you know, like a documentary kind of style video. Would have been well over an hour. All right, we got the reverse holo Charmander. We did it, folks. We did it. Literally the only card really from Obsidian Flames that I wanted. The Charizard, the special illustration Charizard. Make sure that those are the gold stars there, and I'm not just like making shit up. Yes, it is. We're in business, everybody. Everything's worth it now. You know, sometimes you just gotta shut your fucking mouth and take it in. All right, let's make sure I didn't fuck it up. All right. All right, that was just a piece of dead skin or a little bit of dust or something. So that is on the inside of the sleeve. I feel worried taking this out to, oh my God, why am I so crazy? It doesn't matter. I am too exhausted to take this out to try to get off this little piece of dead skin or something. It is sleeved. It is not touching the card. Watch me be completely wrong and just a fucking idiot, but whew, Charizard. All right, everything's worth it now. All right, I was getting a little bit worried there, you know, but again, not too worried, because again, at the end of the day, when I'm buying these things, I'm not necessarily trying to make my money back like right then and there or anything like that. You know, we're just doing it for fun. And then that was the thing when I was first getting back into Pokemon, and why I wasn't really feeling it at first, if I'm being honest, is you know, it was very easy to see, just looking at like the stats of sets, that the EV and the probability of pulling something that's worthwhile was incredibly low, right? Whereas like with Magic, so let's talk about booster boxes for a second, right? Like with Magic, especially when there's stuff on clearance, which there had been because of them overprinting so much stuff. And I'll be quiet for a second as we just look at what we've got here. All right, nothing. You know, if you're selling singles, right, there are plenty and plenty of boxes, almost any new release. All right, we're heading to Paradox right now. Let's get these commons out of the way. Pick up some garbage. But anyway, if you could get, you know, boxes at a reasonable price, and you had the time and energy to go in and like list singles and play sets and this and that, almost any new release box, and again, if like a wholesale price or something like that, you were almost guaranteed, all right, big G, guaranteed to make money, right? Just because there was so much value throughout. And especially, I mean, look at like some of the newer sets that have come out in the past year, especially since the introduction of play boosters, where they've really upped the ante on commons and uncommons. And just like I was talking about with Earthen Vessel from Paradox Rift being like a $3 card, which doesn't seem like much, but once you start getting these commons and uncommons that are worth a couple bucks each, then you're really increasing that EV, because you're going to see multiples of those in a booster box, right? So it's all simple math. I could probably explain it a little bit better if I wasn't so friggin' stupid. But again, like, let's say, like, you know, you open up a box. Yeah, we're just going to do a little fake example, right? So let's say you spend $100 in a box, right? And let's say the EV of the rares that are worth $5 or more, because we're not going to count the things that are, you know, 50 cents or $1. That's all kind of chump change and all that. So let's say anything that's like $5 or more, right? Or hell, I guess even like $3 or more in a way. Let's say you spent $100, and out of all the rares, you made back counter catch. That's always a nice uncommon to get a reverse hollow of. Happy to see that. But so anyway, so let's say the rares all added together, the ones that are worth anything more than like a couple bucks. You spent 100, and those rares are like, let's just say 150. We're going to do easy math, and we're not even going to talk about like seller fees or anything, because that's a whole other thing, right? Because like, you know, do you have a store? Are you paying overhead costs, or are you selling online? Like, you know, sometimes people don't understand, like, just because a card's worth something, it's not automatically translating to money. You have to find the person who's going to spend the money on it. And in order to do that, you know, it's also going to cost money, whether it be fees or your overhead costs if you own a store, so on and so forth. So, you know, $150 for something that you spent $100 on, you're basically going to barely make a profit, right? But let's say in that same box, though, you have, you know, a group of commons and uncommons that are all worth a couple bucks each. And let's say those average out to be $50, right? So now I'm trying to like think of percentages and all this and try to sound real smart. I'm too freaking tired. I think you're understanding the point, right? Do you get it? The point. Did you understand it? Good. All right, we're cool here. Goodbye. Turning off the camera now. Larry. First ultra rare trainer. Cool, cool. And what's this? Professor Turo's Search. And what's Professor Sada's Vitality. Two pretty nice ultra rare trainers from Paradox Rift. So I don't know why I'm putting him in a top loader. I don't think he's really worth anything. I just got it ever since old Charizard over there. Been getting excited. That made my night. Happy about that. Happy. And see, that's one, like, that's definitely still retained its value. It is, I'm pretty sure it's nowhere near its high. Especially because, you know, the Charizard EX deck before the past couple sets was just dominating the meta. And now that's no longer true. Now, of course, the playability of cards doesn't necessarily dictate the price. Like, I was cracking packs the other day. Astral Radiance, I got in the Champ, which is by far the most expensive card in the set. It's like, I want to say like $130 near mint, something like that. Near mint, ungraded. And, you know, I've never seen anyone play that in Champ. It's not a very good card, but the art is gorgeous. It's awesome. Great looking card. Actually, you know what? We're putting this pack down. Watch that be like a super good card. All right, I'm pretty sure I have. Yep, there he is. See, we've got them top loaded in a team bag, fully protected. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card. But yeah, I mean, look at that artwork, right? That's a gorgeous looking card, right? Not very good, just a normal V guy with, you know, some mid moves. Maybe the V-Star, the Champ's good, but again, it's something I've never seen played, playing online, and feel like it's not. But again, the playability there is not what's dictating the price. It's that's freaking sweet artwork, and Astral Radiance is getting harder to come by now. So anyway, the point being that Charizard, I don't think, is anywhere near his heyday when Obsidian Flames first drop. But hey, who knows, man? I could be totally friggin' wrong. I have been before, and I will be again. You better believe it. You better believe it's not butter. That's right. It's not. Try as it might. Butter it is not. Porygon, one of my favorites from back in the day. Yeah, really not hitting on Paradox Rift. It's a little disheartening in a way. Like, even like the earthen vessels that I was talking about, I need quite a few of those. I think I only have like 1-2 copies. And Superior Energy Retrieval, which I believe is also from Paradox Rift, which I only have like a couple copies of. Yeah, 2 item cards that are quite nice, that are used in a wide variety of decks. Luxurious Cape's not half bad. Technical Machine Blindside. Got blindsided by that, I did. And I mean, again, we can't really complain if I get completely hosed on Paradox Rift at this point. Like, I pulled a friggin' Charizard. So, I mean, you know, happy days over here. But, yeah, I just feel like with Paradox Rift, I've been exposing myself a little bit more to this set. And I really haven't hit big. You know, it's like gambling. It's like, come on, I want the big hit. I want the big hit. Whereas Obsidian Flames, like, there's really not too much value there outside of, like, that Charizard, obviously, like, being where a lot of the value is. But there was some box, I can't remember what exactly it was. That was a trainer card that I wanted some of. But anyway, there was some EX box or something that had 2 Obsidian Flame packs in it. Out of those 2 packs, I got the Special Illustration Rare Pidgeot EX and the Ultra Rare Pidgeot EX, which was awesome because I was building the Charizard deck at that point. I had the Charizard EXs ready to go, and I needed the Pidgeots, and there you go, back to back. Oh, Pidgeot, cool. So like that was nice. But anyway, since having the Charizard EXs and the Pidgeots, there wasn't really much else in the set that I was looking for other than just getting that big boy Charizard. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like we're almost, okay, we're not really almost halfway through. That is right, we have twice as many Paradox Rift packs as we did anything else. But still, we've got the Ultra Rare Larry, and that's it so far. That is it. But again, I mean, in theory, right, 28 packs of Paradox Rift, and each of them being, not from the same booster box. So in theory, if you were super duper duper unlucky, then you could just pull, basically all rares. It does happen. I was talking about the what is it? The 151 God Pack, with the Blastoise, right? So I believe it was right before I had pulled that. It was right before or right after. So I was getting the Ultra Premium Collection boxes. It was the one with the Mew. It was like Mewtwo? No, Mew. The Mew playmat, and then there was like promo versions of Mew and Mewtwo inside. You got 16 packs, right? And they were on clearance on Walmart for the longest time. They finally jumped up to 120 in the past couple months. But for the longest time, through Walmart's website, you can get them for $80. And anyway, so yeah, I was cracking 16 of those packs at a time. And like I said, a little tired today, a little sleep deprived. It's been a recurring thing. Too busy with work and not enough time, just cracking packs and living life and all that. But anyway, yeah, I had bought 6 of those boxes, so 16 packs in each. And like the third or fourth box that I cracked, I got like a Wigglytuff EX and a Kangaskhan EX, I want to say, double rare. Absolutely hosed and annihilated. But then like the next box, I got the God Pack with the Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. I think there was another pack in that same one that also had a Wartortle illustration rare. So, the Pokemon gods, they give and they also take, and that's just the way these things work. That's how it goes. And that's why, with Magic, I'm more inclined to buy booster boxes because, right, you're guaranteed a certain amount. Not guaranteed, but you average out a certain amount of rares, or mythics in that case. But a distribution of rares, that was the word I was looking for. You average out a certain distribution of rares by buying booster boxes. Or we're at the point now where I'm just going to go back and to the back of the pack and see what's up, because I'm getting a little sleepy, and this video is getting much longer than I anticipated. Surprise, surprise. But anyway, back to the EV talk of booster boxes. So yeah, with Magic, you average out the distribution of rares and value, right? Whereas with Pokemon, the value, just like with Charizard here, right? Now, I haven't looked at Obsidian Flames and what's good with them in a minute, but based on my memory, the value of the set is in this. And actually, a recent example, Twilight Masquerade, right there. It's the Greninja EX Special Illustration Rare is, for a second I was like, oh, we got a big hit. All right, so that's our first double rare. So yeah, we're halfway through Paradox Rift, and we've got a double rare and an ultra rare. So nothing too exciting. But again, I mean, it could be worse. And who knows, maybe, more of the spice is in this side of the packs. You never know. But anyway, geez. I knew I was like diverting from my point and that then I was going to forget what I was talking about, but I was like, no, I'm so on track of what I'm talking about that there's no way. No, okay, I do actually remember. So, anyway, so with Pokemon, a lot of the time you have the value kind of consolidated to maybe one specific card, right? And that one specific card is also like one of the rare cards. It's like 1 in 30. With Twilight Masquerade, it's what, 1 in 50 or whatever. And then on top of it being like 1 in 50, 1 in 30, then you have to also get that one specific card. All right, at least we got back-to-back double rares, even though, I mean, who cares about this dude, right? But, oh, why thinking so hard? Oh, thinking and cracking packs and sleeping and, I'm gonna have a panic attack, when it's all consolidated to like one card, and then, there's not as much of a reason to get a booster box, right? Now you could say, well, the booster box, you're still almost guaranteed like a special illustration rare every time, right? But you're only guaranteed like one. Whereas if you get a bunch of individual packs, you have a chance of getting more special illustration rares or none, right? But is this actually making any sense, or am I just making bullshit up? Now I'm like starting to question myself. All right, there's the Earthen Vessel. My God, at least we got one of those. Jeez Louise. All right, we got another ultra rare. We got Tulip. What's up, girl? How you doing? My name's Drew. It's nice to meet you. I have a lady in my life, so I'm not interested. But I guess we can be friends. We can be friends. We can go get sushi together. How's that sound? So wait, now I'm starting to question my logic. Like, wait, does that actually make any fucking sense? Like, I guess in some ways what I'm saying doesn't make any sense. Well, no, in some ways it does, because the initial investment, right? So if you're spending $100 on a box, but then you need to hit a specific one of card to make it worthwhile, especially now, because like that Temporal Forces box that I was talking about, I did end up getting a special illustration rare, but a friend of mine got one as well, and ended up not getting any special illustration rares because it's like 1 in 50 something, and it's only 30 something packs. So if you're spending like $100 on a box and you're not even getting one, then your initial investment is quite high, and then you're taking away nothing. Whereas, let's say you're spending $20 on 4 packs. Okay, well, if you get hosed, you only spent $20. You didn't spend $100. Yeah, I'm still kind of questioning that logic. It made more sense in my head, and maybe that makes more sense to other people out there. Who knows? All right, we're getting right to it. All right, I mean, it's still double rare. Still double. Whoa. You see that, right? Huh. Yeah, I forgot to add a code. I mean, we're not here just trying to get codes for the online client, but like, come on. It's like, if you ever watch my Magic videos and I bitch and moan when there's ad cards instead of tokens in the back. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. Put the fucking advertisement on the back of the pack or something. Give me the goddamn token, you cheap bastards. Keep upping the ante for your fucking packs, and you're gonna give me an advertisement card to advertise what I already bought? Get the fuck out of here. All right, yeah, we're at the part of the video where my sleep deprivation has turned into anger. Rah. Mad, Drew. Drew mad. Yes. Yes, he is. I mean, again, no matter what happens from this point forward, we got the Charizard, man. We're actually all pretty happy over yonder. It ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of hoping for like a cool shiny, like Pokemon from Paradox Rift. Don't get me wrong, I love the trainers too. I really do. But really was hoping for a flashy Pokemon. We still have a chance. We're still there. But, you know, I also, of course, went into this not expecting to get the Charizard, which is why I was, you know, kind of putting my hopes more into the Paradox Rift because we had a higher chance of twice as many of those packs. So, plans change. Who would have thunk it? Snorlax doll. And again, I mean, I think this is the first copy of that I have. I'm going to have to go through all my stuff later. But it is crazy how some stuff doesn't pop up as often. And also, I mean, you can look at the number of cards in this set. So just in the base set, we have 182. Now, Shrouded Fable, the set that just came out, as of the recording, well, not just came out, but like, you know, in the past couple weeks, the main set is only 64 cards. So it is a third of what this is. And if we look at, so we got Obsidian Flames here, 197. And Paldea Evolved with 193. Right? So, vastly different. Alright, we're getting right to it, which is what I keep saying and then keep not doing. Ooh, a man not keeping his promises? Say what? Okay, we're down to our last few packs here. So we've gotten 2 ultra rare trainers. We've gotten some double rare EX dudes. Can we get like at least one illustration rare or special illustration rare or hyper rare? Can you do that for me? All right, another double rare. And again, just like with our good friend Mr. Palafin over here, we watched that card actually be like worth something. I don't think he is still. But yeah, we're not asking for a card that's, you know, like $100 or anything. We're not asking for the top dog. I want some cool Pokemon art to look at. You know, and I mean, like, I have a buddy, his favorite, he loves the trainers the most. You know, and personally, I'm not as fond of the trainer full art cards. I don't care as much. I like the cool looking Pokemons. That's what we're looking for. And that's not what we're getting. Alright, let's assess the amount of chances that we have left. We have 3 packs. We're doing the one at the bottom. Is this where the goods are at? We're about to see. Alright, heavy play condition. Ooh. That is where the goods were. For a second, I was like, oh, we didn't get anything. All right, well, Iron Valiant, who, you know, I just got all those Iron Valiant EX boxes. I did literally just say I don't care if it's a good card or not. So, thank you, Jesus. Because that is cool art. That is actually really cool art. It's a shit card. But, you know, as I was saying, like with Machamp, it doesn't necessarily matter the playability of the card. It really comes down to the art. And why does that matter? Because there's people like me that, you know, just like the art of these cards. And some of these are really cool. And this guy, who we all know that's Gallade and Tyranitar. They can do their, you know, fancy little name. Oh, Delibird is there too. And then, what's his name? Volcarona, I believe, who's Iron Moth now. And then there's someone in the back. Oh, it's another Delibird. Okay, yeah, there's another Delibird up there on that cliff. Delibird there. Is that something there? Are those just mushrooms? Is that a creature? Is that a Bidoof there? I can't tell. Anyway, that is a friggin' sweet card. Friggin' sweet. I should have just left that for last. I kind of assumed doing it that way that this was going to be the pack with something. I mean, maybe that is a pack with something. We'll see. And who knows? I'd like to imagine that the Charizard and that Iron Valiant and the Palafin. What's it? The Paldea evolved. Let's see. Oh, also Obsidian Flames. All right. Well, let's pretend that he's from Paldea evolved, and that him and the Charizard and the Iron. Oh wait, this is from Paldea evolved. So let's assume these 3 cards are from the same box, and that if I were to have opened that box, in and of itself on camera, it would have been amazing. Everyone would have jumped up and down and said, "My God, Drew, give me some of that luck. Sprinkle it on me, Daddy." And I would have said, "No, that's mine. Get away. Get away." All right, last pack. Happy here. Doing well. Can't complain. But just like everyone else in the world, we always want more. And because we always want more, then we get one more. You know, I was raised Catholic, so this is how we do it. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed thou amongst women, blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now until the hour of death. Amen. Come on. God's not fucking real. He's a fucking lie. Fucking lie. Okay, well, I was just possessed by Satan for a second there. But, you know, we did all right for ourselves, I gotta say, overall. Overall, we didn't do too bad, so let's just go through all these. Yeah, you're not important enough to get top-loaded, man. You're just going straight in the binder. No one gives a shit about you, Buster. Buster, get out of here. All right. So again, what did I say? 14, 14, 20, 56. All right, so we opened 56 packs here today between 14 EX boxes. And then, you know, of course, all the promos, too. Let me pull them out. So there were 4 Roaring Moon things and 12 Iron Valiant ones that come with the Future Booster Energy Capsule, the Iron Valiant, the Not Cool version, and the Iron Moth. So I had 12 of those, and the big card too, which, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. And if you ain't, then, you know, you ain't. And then 4 of these Roaring Moon Ancient Booster Energy Capsules, Brute but Nay. So that on top of, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Just making sure there's nothing stuck behind them. They are penny sleeves. Called that for a reason. They're cheap and they're just meant for quick, easy protection. Just like crap condoms, you know what I'm saying? All right, we got 8. So 1 and 8, right? So 1 and 64. Maybe, I think that math checks out. So technically we did, you know, above average on our double rares there. Ultra rares, doesn't look like so much, right? We have 1, 2, is it only 3? So if that's 1 in 12 or 1 in 16, 30, so technically the ultra rares we didn't really hit that well, but special illustration rares we got 3, right? So whether it's 1 in 32 or 1 in 36, that was above average. And then illustration rares, well below average, right? Yeah, if it's 1 in 16 or 1 in 12 between 52, was it 52 or 56? I must sound like a crazy person with my mind and voice not matching up. It is what it is. But yeah, it's very strange that we got 3 special illustration rares, one of them being Charizard, whoop whoop, and only 1 illustration rare. But if we're going to get one that is a gorgeous, gorgeous card, happy, happy, happy days. Thank you for joining me, folks, on this rambling, incoherent rant. And yeah, I'll catch y'all for the next one. I'll be here. It's Drew Peoples, Peoples Collectibles. You know what time it is. Deuces.